Hey everybody, welcome back to the Made in Mexico Strat replace all the rusty parts video. We got a new Fender Mexican Strat bridge. Got the screws. Before I do anything, let's see if it fits the dang holes. Yes, it does. Alright. Now I'm going to do a preemptive strike here after I figure out if this is metric or imperial. I think it's metric. Okay. Yes, it's metric. Just going to set align these saddles a little bit. Alright, so how do you mount a vintage style bridge? It's easy. I'll show you. Takes a number 2 screwdriver. Turn your screw backwards. It should fall into a thread. I'm saying it should fall into a thread. Ah, there it is. And just screw it on down. Okay. I am going to use the old lady's wax on the threads. So I'm going to put the other 5 in there and I'll be back. Got all the screws in and I got them nearly down to where I want them. Underneath this, underneath the bridge, you see on my old Mexican Strat, there's a bevel up, which will allow you to use the vibrato. It can't be straight at the bottom, it has to have that bevel up, otherwise you wouldn't be able to use the vibrato, not the vibrato. Okay, so how you get that adjustment? Do the outside 2 E's, and we're going to go down till we see the bridge lift off the body, and we're going to take about a half turn out. Same way here. Let's see here, we'll look at it from this side. Okay, it's lifting up. Take it out. So right there. And the rest of the screws, we're going to do the same thing. Now you have a properly set bridge. Flip it over the other side and get your springs. Get your ground wire out of the way. Goes in the little hole, not the big hole. And it goes on the outside, not the inside. Screw this down because we had to release it to allow me to get the springs off. So we're going to tighten it back down. And this should be even to this across. Alright, so we have our neck. Oh, by the way, I was able to get that sticker off of the over the logo and didn't disturb the logo at all. What I used was, where is it? Simple grain. Just let it soak in while I worked on the rest of the neck. Wiped it right off. Didn't affect the logo. Alright, so we got our shim, we got our 4 screws, we got our neck plate. And the shim, you don't want it to be any thicker than the screw holes. And I've got it angled so that it will sit right. Put our neck in there. I was in the middle of putting the back plate on, and laying right there was the original shim that I made for this guitar. Couldn't find it, so I made another one. Neck is back on, shim is in place. Took it off, and there's the new one. Oh boy. How do I string a Strat? It's easy. So I leave about yay amount, and you see how it's putting it in the top and it's coming out the back. Take it and make a Z that kind of locks the string there. Wrap underneath. I got that Music Nomad stuff up there, so we're going to hold the string out of the slot until it has to go in there. And we're going to do that 5 more times. I also put the Music Nomad stuff, if you've seen me, there on the brand new saddles. Alright, so I want 2 wraps, 2 wraps, 2 wraps on the wound strings. I want between 4 and 5 wraps on the unwound strings because they have nothing to grab a hold of. And let's tune it up to pitch. So far that's still anchored down. Yeah, we're going to put our screws in a little further because it's pulling up on the bridge. And I am so glad I polished these frets up. They feel so much better. Alright, so we're going to go in here. Let's just take a little bit off of these. So we can take the claw a little bit more. Okay, that bridge is planted down there. That's not going to be a problem. So I'm happy with that. Happy with this. Happy with that. Never have to lube underneath this. That's permanently lubricated. Let's see where our relief is at. I know this neck has not seen strings, but I'm just curious. 17th, capo to 1st, 7th fret. Alright, right now it's telling me I can release that truss rod, but this has not had strings on it for a long time. So, I'm going to let it sit. Oh, the other thing. There's always the other thing. Got the Fender rear cavity cover. Go ahead and put this on. I'll even leave the plastic on so you can do it yourself. Yeah. Okay, 5 more. You don't need to wash all this. Alright, I see that we have a little bit of a neck misalignment here, so what we're going to do, it's just a symptom of the neck pocket being a little big for the neck heel. And yes, so what I want to do is we're going to release the big honking wood screws from the back of the car here. Alright, now we can go ahead and there we go. Just pushed down on it and lined it up. Tighten everything back up again. We'll crank it. Just make it really snug. Retune it. Alright, so we have we're sitting on the line of 4/64ths. Get on the right fret. On all the strings. Actually, one can go up a little bit. Okay, let's see where they're at. Yeah, that's a lot closer. Or 4/64ths all the way across. I wanted to check the relief. When I left, after we put the new strings on, we were at 10 thou. I just want to make sure we're still at 10 thou. 17th fret, 7th fret. Nice, hasn't moved. let's check our pickup height. This one can go down a little bit. Good. We're doing this before the intonation. Good. That was a really good guess. So let's check that intonation. Ease on. A's on. D's on. This is where they came from the factory. I just leveled the saddles. I didn't change where they were. G's on. B, because you go back a little bit. Whenever you're putting tension on the string, you're going to back off the tuner a little bit. B's on. He's also a little sharp. He's on. Okay. So we replaced the string tree with a Graphtec string tree. We put lubrication, the Tune It from Music Nomad in there. We've got 10,000s of relief. We got a little less than 5/64ths, closer to 4/64ths on the D, and these are all 4/64ths, no string buzz. Pickup height we have set. We cleaned the pots and the switch while we were out, while this was all apart and putting new screws on. Doesn't that look a lot better instead of all those rusted screws? I'd say so. And we also used some crackle killer on the jack, replaced the bridge, and new back cover. So other than playing it through the noisemaker, we're done. Good, plays good. If you have a guitar at home that you would like to see play better, if you need that axe sharpened, send us a message on the instant messenger, or you can reach us at the phone number on the Facebook group or at stringmanguitars.com. thanks for joining us. If you care to help the channel, I'd certainly appreciate it. Hit the like, the subscribe, the little bell. I'd love that. And you keep on being awesome. Take care of your neighbors. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Take care of the old folks. Peace. Have a very good evening.